Taking a look at the creation club today, we can find backpacks. For 300 credits, we can gear up the Dragonborn with a new backpack to use on his or her adventure. Is it worth it? Let's find out. After installing the creation, we can get these backpacks in a multitude of ways. We can find them in chests, on enemies, or on vendors. Alternatively, we can craft them. Going to any blacksmith forge, we can find these backpacks under the miscellaneous section. You can make each backpack using only one corundum ingot and one piece of leather. You can make each version of the backpacks with a bedroll, but for the sake of the video, I'll just show you all the ones without a bedroll. The basic backpacks offer a boost to carry weight by 75 points. The other backpacks will grant a second bonus while also giving carry weight. Let's start off with showing off the basic ones first. First up is the fine leather backpack. This one has a lot of intricate designs on the top flap. Next up is the dark leather backpack. This one looks just like the basic leather pack, but it's a bit darker. This is the leather backpack. The leather backpack is the most simple design out of all of them. Great for players that just want to keep it simple. Next up is the fur backpack. This one looks similar to the leather backpack, but it has a furry texture to it. Next, we'll go over the specialized backpacks, each granting another effect while also providing carry weight. First, the Mage Backpack. This one is modeled from the fine leather backpack, and it gives the player 20 points of magicka. It has all the amenities that a mage would need: a scroll, a soul gem, a magic potion, and a small vial in the pocket. Next up is the Hunter Backpack. This one grants the player a 10% bonus to bow damage. This one, in my opinion, is the least impressive one of the bunch. It has a lot of cool stuff on it, but I think that they could have added something else to it. Maybe some arrows or something, or a small trap. Still, it has a great effect that's useful to the player. Now, let's talk about the Adventure Backpack. This one looks pretty cool. It has a steel dagger, an invis or water breathing potion, and a torch. It's pretty basic, but it looks great. This pack grants the Dragonborn 20 points of stamina. Last but not least, my favorite, the Thief Backpack. This pack has an iron dagger with it, and a couple lockpicks. They put the lockpicking tool / knife there too, which is a great touch. This pack grants the Dragonborn a 15% bonus to the lockpicking skill. That's it. That's all we'll get from the creation. Is it worth it? Before we can decide, I have a couple things to mention. First off, as you might be able to tell from this clip, arrows just sort of clip through the backpacks. The quiver just sort of sticks there. As far as I can see, there isn't any effort put into this creation to fix that. Second, and this only applies to players that take their game really seriously, but this creation is basically a cheat. I'm not talking about the backpacks themselves, but the fact that you can basically make them for really cheap and sell them for a huge profit. These backpacks are super common as well as regular loot. and they weigh very little. This allows you to sell them for way more money than you should. Not the biggest complaint, but it's important to know if you don't want your game to be unbalanced. So, is it worth it? For me, personally, I don't think so. I wouldn't pay 300 credits for something like this. Although, for someone who's really looking for something like this, I think it could work. The backpacks look cool. There's 2 variants of every single kind. These backpacks are easy to find and cheap to make, which is very convenient, and I can at least appreciate that. However, I also think that there are probably a ton of mods just like this one that may give you a better experience. Thank you all for watching. If you guys enjoyed, please like, subscribe, and do all that stuff. Thank you for watching.